This is the temperature setting. All right, that shows you where it should go. The way you know what to put the setting on, you have to look at what the shirt is made out of.
Cotton.
Almost everything will be cotton, but
This isn't cotton.
well, you're not ironing that. So this is okay. Now, if you look at the shirts,
Is it that rubber we do the ironing?
well, that's the first step really, is to determine whether or not they need to be ironed. So, I guess we can start with this shirt, as good as any. So, let's look at the shirt.
Yes.
Well,
See wrinkles.
yeah, wrinkles.
Wrinkles.
Yep, I see this stuff right here. Yep, wrinkles, so, yes. So, we've determined this needs to be ironed. So, we can plug it in. Pull this out. This is nice, it has a retractable cord. Now, let me show you something here. There's going to be a little line.
You put water in it?
Yeah, we're going to put water in it too. Exactly. Because when you put water in it, it creates steam, and the steam helps to set the iron. It helps it to.
This
it
burns
really
down
good.
steam.
Yes, it does. Very good. Yeah, you can tell by the picture. See,
This is
a lot of steam's coming out.
shot.
Yeah, shot. Yeah, if you have a real stubborn spot, you can press it or put water on it. Water, and then ironing helps to set it. So let me show you something about this cord. See? So you don't want to go any further than that, because if you go further, then it's hard to retract it. It'll stay stuck out. You need some give to be able to get it back in. So,
You need water.
yes, we need water.
This will do.
It's fine. Use the filtered, because so there will be less chemicals in it to block it up.
Oh, good. This one.
Tony, you don't have to use the one on the fridge. It's going to take longer for it to cool down. I mean, to warm up.
Oh. But that
Well,
one,
don't worry
there's
about
no
it.
light on it though.
What do you mean? That's fine. And you don't need a lot. There's not the space in here is not very big. Technically speaking, we're supposed to do this before. Just a second, please.
If you want to turn it off.
Well, I'm not going to do that, but typically you should. But now let me show you how. You have to do it very slowly, so otherwise it'll overflow. A little stream like that. Okay, see that? Just want to try it. A little stream. You can tell if it's getting too fast, but it kind of bubbles up to the top. Yeah, that's good. All right, let's check the level. See where the water is,
Yeah.
and that's the max fill. So,
More.
yeah. See, well, see, hold up. We need to slow down. That was good that you saw that, because otherwise it overflows and it gets on the side. All right, let's check. Gee whiz, exactly where it would be. Okay,
Gee, willikers.
so we'll close this. Now, the fabric?
Cotton.
Okay, so, cotton. The highest is linen. Linen gets
All the way
really,
down to synthetic.
then it won't be
To the
cotton.
off.
Alright,
Fabric of the line.
and, some steam with cotton is good. You actually can't steam stuff that's lower on the temperature spectrum. Okay, it's really important to be conscious of what you're doing because you don't want to burn yourself. Now, what I usually do is I start with the collar. Nobody ever really taught me how to iron. I just kind of came up with my own way of doing it. So this is just how I do it. Okay, after I show you, and you can practice what I do, then as you get more comfortable with ironing, you can kind of come up with your own way of doing things. You know, you can follow what I do, or you can say, hey, I like to do a certain way better. So what I usually do, I go in the corner and I kind of pull it taut. Try to anyway. See, it's already hot. And I just kind of go along the edge like that. You don't want to stay in one spot too long because you can burn the fabric. You want to watch. You definitely want to burn yourself. I've done it before, not
I
fun.
want to burn myself? No.
No, you don't.
You say you definitely want to burn
I
yourself.
said you don't want to. All right. See, nice and straight. And then the next thing I usually do is one of the sleeves.
Sleeves.
And what I usually do,
Some button that.
well, yeah, that's probably a good idea. So I get my hand up in there. The tricky thing about sleeve is you're actually doing two sides at once. So that can be tricky. So what I like to do first is smooth out the fabric. I stick my hand in and I open it and I kind of like pull it down. So watch. So I see how I open my hand. You see how wide it is, and I try to.
Punch your shoulder.
I try to line up the seam, and I kind of like smooth it. You can feel whether there's a wrinkle or not. Here, feel. See how I go down. It gets a little bit more difficult at the bottom because you have like built-in pleats. So it gets a little tricky at the bottom, especially on the side. A pleat is where
It's pleatish.
there's a pinch in the fabric. Yeah. See, look at this. See how it folds over? So I just kind of do this and smooth it out. All right. Then I take the iron and I put it there, and I kind of go along the seam, and then I move it up along the edge up to the top here and across the top. It's okay to put a crease there. And I don't go down too far on the front. I kind of turn it over later so I can see where the pleats are. Okay. See that? And turn it over. See, not too bad. See, it's kind of hard down here. See, you can always turn your sleeves up anyway, or maybe you can figure out a better way to do it. Yeah, the other sleeve. Yes. Now that I showed you that, hold on, let me show you something. Turn it so that, okay, now here's the challenge. I'm a lefty. So you're going to be having to think like a righty. It's going to be, now you don't want to sabotage what you've already ironed by getting it wrinkled. So you want to make sure this kind of stays straight where it is. Yep. Put that down so it doesn't get in the way. have nice big hands, so you can, I'm gonna pull this over some so you have more room to iron. Okay, do you feel a wrinkle?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do it again. Tony, if you feel a wrinkle, you're gonna iron the wrinkle into it. It has to be completely smooth before you start to iron it, because otherwise you're gonna have a wrinkle. Really, really bad. So stick your hand back in there and open it up. And as you put your hand here, as you do that, you want to kind of feel. So they're still in there. So you need to get rid of it as you go down. Now that feels better. Wait, they're still in there. Let me see something.
I don't want to do this right now.
It helps if you put the seam right here, Tony. Look.
Oh.
Okay, maybe that was the problem. You just kind of make sure there's no wrinkle there. Okay, feel that now.
I don't know if I should answer right now.
Why?
I'm kind of tired. I want to do something. How did you do it again?
I start in the middle, and then I kind of go up. I follow the seam and go up here. And go down. Good. Okay, you don't want to go onto here though, because I'm going to iron wrinkles into it. That's it. All right, if you don't feel like it's fine. It's hot, Tony. Ironing is hot. You need to be very careful. Good job.
Thank you. I wouldn't have it done without you.
Well, I'm showing you how to do it, Tony. Okay. That was your first lesson in ironing. We'll pick up another time when you're in the mood. Okay? It's a good thing to know. That tickles, Tony.
What am I doing?
Huh?
What am I doing?
What?
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
That tickle.
It tickles blowing in my ear.
Well, I can just see how you're supposed to do I can just see how you're doing the rest of the shirt.
You can watch if you want, and I'll just show you. How's that? Alright, the next part I do, well actually I like to do the back first. The very last thing I do is the front, because I don't want that to get wrinkled. End up getting wrinkled later. Okay, and we go to the back. Make sure that's the only thing. Line up the seam.
What's the clean button do?
There's like chemicals in there sometimes. No, don't push it now. Did you want to iron this here? Just follow along the line like you did before. Okay, wait a minute, so you just ironed in a wrinkle.
Oh no.
You need to watch. Okay, anytime you see that coming.
No.
Okay, put the iron over it. Wait. Put the iron right over it. And we'll steam it. We'll shoot it. Sometimes it doesn't work very well. Okay, that's not bad. Going around. Good that you saw that. I have an idea. I could set up the sheet or set up